Okay, it looks like it's going. I don't know, I broke the last time. I destroyed the stream somehow. Give it a sec. It looks like we're going. Hang on, I like to just verify. Okay, it's behind, but I think it's going, so. What? Get out of here. Okay, so we're going, and I think that's all good. So, did I already oil change the... I did? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to make sure I named it correctly, because sometimes it does that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, the name is incorrect. I gotta fix the name. Of course I changed the name. It defaults the name for some reason. There you go. Save that. Saving the changes. So now when I go in, it should... There we go. Okay. Beautiful. So we're good. See, it's a good thing I double checked, otherwise the title would be tweaking. So, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be taking a crack at the world record for the Indy 500 in one of the miscellaneous categories on speedrun.com for Gran Turismo 5. So, of course, to do this, because there's no limitations on the vehicles that we can enter this race with, I'm going to be doing it in the Red Bull car, which is the fastest car in the game. And hopefully we just keep it clean, keep it on the road, and hopefully we can beat the record. So, manual, racing car, that's all good. I don't need the driving line, and that's all good. So I'm going to let the cars load, and then I'm going to just quickly make sure the options are all good, because it would suck if I started the race and then you know, all the aero settings were defaulted back to previously. That would suck. So, transmission. Okay, that looks exactly like what it should be. Aerodynamics, beautiful. Alright, make sure I'm all set up, get my pedals in the right spot, get comfy. Alright guys, no more stalling, the moment we've all been waiting for. So, as soon as we're going here, the timing starts, and we are underway for the Indy 500. Alright, here we go. So, lap 1 should be pretty easy, and I apologize if I'm too locked in to say much, but this is a, you know, I'm racing for real now. I'm not just doing a hot lap where I can just reset. I gotta lock in, right? I guess I should mention, in case anyone's wondering, the previous world record, I believe, was like 2 hours and like 1 second or something like that. It was like 2 hours and 1 point something. I don't remember exactly. I just remember 2 hours was I just remembered 2 hours. So that timer that says total time in the top corner, top right corner, oops, that'll be the time to watch. So if that's less than 2 hours when I cross the finish line on my 200th lap, then you know I've got the record. So hopefully I've tuned my car nicely. I've spent a couple hours tinkering, and hopefully it does the job. Oh, that's not good. Get this guy out of here. Get out of my way! Oh my god, what the hell? That guy. Okay, that stunk. That was kind of terrible, actually, but...
Rough start, just like 7.
Yeah. I can make up the time because I think my car is moving faster than the previous world record holder's was anyways, because I don't think he tuned it as good as I did.
So it was a 4-second negative.
Okay.
8 clean laps. Fast laps 29.7.
Okay. That's a pretty good lap. If I can do that consistently, that would be good. Whoa.
They're split in 3 groups already with the single tree.
3 groups isn't too bad. Oh my gosh. That's, oh my god. What the hell? I'm gonna reset because I'm only 7 laps in. That was kind of, wow. Okay. This is the real one. Actually, yeah, this is the real one. We're locked in. This will be the one. I had to lock in.
Have you qualifying?
Yeah, that was qualifying. I think it's safe to say I took pole position on that one. Put everybody, what, 2 laps down when I did that? Okay.
First pass would be a really thick cross.
Okay.
Right now you're on pace to catch him at the end of the next straight.
This guy here. The first cluster is always the worst because it's like you get into a mosh pit of slow idiots.
Yeah, front 2 have broken free.
How much time did I lose on that one?
3 seconds.
Okay.
He had a couple of 29.7s before that one that came in at 33.
Okay.
With a target of 30, they were on good pace. Still looks like 2 clusters right now. Possibly one guy getting ready to drop off the bat. Now getting 3 clusters, 2 at the front, and then a little bit bigger chunk in the middle on the back.
3 clusters aren't too bad.
That was the fastest 29.714.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the clean laps are averaging around 29.7 to 29.8 right now, which is good. Should be a good one. 29.594. So 4/10 clear of your target. The back group's fallen pretty far clear of the rest of the pack. But it's still running 3 clusters. The front 2 clusters look like they might merge.
Definitely could have been worse.
Probably about a 5-second loss there. But you had run a couple 29.6s, so you're building up a little bit of a buffer, so. That cluster is just a block, it's not spreading out at all. So you just have to watch where you catch them.
Yeah.
That was a 34.425, so 4.5 seconds. Front group's completely merged now, so it's two clusters.
If I could catch them like that every time, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So this front group will be tougher though, because it looks like a lot more cars in it.
Okay. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, accomplish these off. Better give up a few fractions and
About to lose a world.
Yeah.
All the time.
The group still isn't splitting up at all. The back group's starting to split up a little further. Last lap was a 29.9, so that's still below your target without even with that that slowdown to take it easy passing that front group, you still kept the pace high. So 29.424, so a new fast lap for you. That's good. That's a tough group because there's a lot of cars in that pack still.
Yeah, and I'm putting 27. Is that 27?
That's the target, yeah. 7 to go.
So, I don't want to fall any lower than 25.
The back right tire is starting to show some wear. It's getting close to the halfway mark.
Okay.
That front group is just tightened right up. They're almost the size of an arrow right now. Now they are the size of an arrow.
Thanks. That could have been worse, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that one was going to be ugly based on where they were.
Yeah, bad spot and very tight. That group are pacing themselves fairly consistently. The gap between the front two is not extended much. That front group's starting to split up a little.
Yes, because I kind of barreled through there, which is no problem.
Let's see if they tighten up again now.
I hope not, because they're actually kind of annoying me.
Yeah.
Because, like, those guys are easy enough.
Yeah, and these two aren't.
And they're just two cars, yeah. Because even if I catch them in a bad spot, it's just two cars.
Yeah, that other group is too big of a plus. They've bunched right back up to the both size of an arrow again. They're 2 corners ahead of you. Target is 2 more laps. You got about an 1/8 of a tank, so.
Oops. So I have to remember that, right?
So, target pit at the end of this lap.
This lap, okay. And how many liters am I putting in this tank?
90.
90, okay. That's pretty scary. Okay. 90 liters and racing hard. Put my gloves on because my hands are too sweaty and I have to grip the wheel pretty darn tight. So hopefully I can get these on before the fuel is all filled up. High max. They're harder to put on when my hands are sweaty because mine doesn't want to clip. There we go. Alright, that should give me better grip on the wheel. Oh, that moves better. You go lay down. Okay. So far, so good. Decent pace, I think. You can lay down. Atta boy. Alright guys, so first pit, 27 laps in. As long as we can space it out, as long as we can do at least 25 laps per pit cycle, we'll be in good shape. Okay.
You got one cluster that's likely to catch you as you're coming out, with a second cluster just behind them.
Alright. Where we going?
That's a pretty good hand spot coming out.
Alright. That's a good spot to catch me.
And the other two clusters, and they're a short shoot apart.
Oops. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go around the outside or the inside on that.
Yeah, any further on that front car and we're going to come into the wall again.
Yeah, that's what I was worried of.
Next group you're coming up on is starting to split into two groups finally. Problem is they're only two corners away from catching the slow cars already, which means that'll thicken up.
Yeah.
I think the gaps created on the practice run was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones, too many big clusters.
Yeah.
Hopefully their fuel usage is different and it splits them up.
Oops. That could have gone very bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was a butt clencher.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay, this will be a couple laps, I think, of clean air.
Yeah. And your last lap was a 29.4.
That's
so,
pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah, a lot of buffers on there. That was a 29.6, so still lots.
Still respectable.
End of this straight stretch, you'll be coming up on that cluster.
This must be how Max Verstappen felt in 2023.
I don't know. Does this come with the Max Verstappen paycheck?
I sure hope so. $65 million for 200 laps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, I'm doing it for free. So imagine how enthusiastic it'd be if I was getting Max Verstappen's paycheck for this.
Yeah.
I always thought that race car drivers should be paid like a more reasonable salary, because like that's a job everybody wants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like I would do race car driving for free.
Maybe you think there should be a premium for a job no one wants.
Exactly, right? I mean, garbage man, who wants to do that, right?
Yeah.
Make it, give a little bit of an incentive.
Giving you a little Back to the Future music.
There we go. Going fast enough for time travel.
Yeah.
The radio knew what was up. They're like, oh, this guy's going way over 88.
Did you say 488?
Yeah, how many miles an hour is this? 250?
About 300?
Holy crap. Oops. That's okay, that was probably best case scenario, I think.
Yeah. Your fast lap was 29.340 2 laps ago. That last lap was a 31. So, a little bit of a bump and slow down, but only lost a second.
Yeah, it's better than crash.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give up a second here or there, it's not...
I got a burp that's not coming up, you know what I mean? It feels awkward.
Yeah. You'd probably go another 15 laps before you start seeing any of them pit.
Yeah, their fuel lasts way longer because not.
Yeah, you're going to need to pit again in 12 laps, but we're going to try and target 14.
Okay. So what lap is that? 54?
54 is the target. If the fuel starts going too fast, then we'll bail in early.
What's the earliest lap I can pit? 50?
50 is the absolute earliest. 52 is the target earliest.
Okay. And then 54 is the ideal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends what these guys do on spacing themselves out. If they get into a good distancing where you're cruising past them nicely, then great. If they start doing this where they're coming around in blocks,
yeah,
then we can pit and give them time to break up a little more.
Yeah. It's actually good to have a pit wall open, because I couldn't be doing the math or watching the mini-map as often, because I gotta be locked in.
Yeah. laps all average right around 29.7, so you got a good buffer going.
That's good.
The back two clusters though are getting close to starting to merge again, which is going to make a thick block at the back there.
It's okay, I can pass them on its own. I think these guys will swing the outside again.
Like I wanted to get the inside line.
Yeah, I find the AI program to let lapped cars fly by on the racing line so they move over, but my closing speed is way too much, so by the time they're moving over, it's just they're moving over not quick enough.
That last lap was a 29.502 with the drafting, and this one here, we'll see where it comes in. 29.396. So both of those have a lot of good buffer for you.
That's good.
Those back two groups are now just starting to touch each other on the mini map.
Okay. Oops. Nudge the grass.
At this rate, you should be catching them just as they come out of turn 2, which should be a good spot.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot to catch them.
Next two clusters just exiting turn 4.
Oh. 30-second hours. It's funny, I'm going fast as hell, but when I lose a little bit of speed, it feels like it takes forever to get back up. It feels like it takes a lifetime to get back up. It's like, come on, go faster.
Yeah. So, minimum target of 3 more laps, and then we'll see how the field's going.
I think the drafting has been pretty good.
Yeah, lap times aren't bad. That last lap time was 32.1.
Yep.
So a little bit of a wall grind, shaved some speed, but
Yeah. Does the drafting seem to help the field? Or is it
very marginal.
not enough to...
It's very marginal. It's like one little wall grind and that whole equation changes. Definitely helps for your speed though, so
Yeah.
so it helps your time, but yeah, your rear right is down to half, so watch the
Yeah, I
cloud.
felt that one.
Yeah. Front left looks a little more warm than normal too, so it might be the turn-ins. But you should be fairly clean now until it's pit lap.
That's 54, you said?
54 is the maximum target, 52 is the minimum. So when you cross the line here, this will be the minimum. We'll check the fuel. Fuel looks good for 2. So we'll see how the spacing is when you catch these other guys. If it looks like it's too crappy, you can always just
Bail
in
in
and-
just to save the...
Yeah. Because they've really kind of got a lazy string out the back.
Should I...
I'd bail. Just
This one?
Yeah, just take the pit. Because you've got your 52, that's the minimum we needed. And it saves you having to fight with those guys.
And how many liters? 89?
89, yeah. Because I had a little bit extra left, so 89 is good.
Okay.
See how they're they're strung out, they're an entire straight stretch now, the way they've strung out.
Yeah.
So we need a few more laps for them to string out a little bit further.
Yeah.
Now here's the tough one. You're probably gonna
Come out into the
right
crowd.
at the back.
Oh, at the back.
Yeah. But it won't be bad for getting a draft to get your speed
Get
up.
up to speed, yeah. It'll be bad. Once
Somebody's
I'm
come into the pit, so the early pitters have come in.
Okay.
So you're going to start to see those clusters break up now because they'll
That's good.
start pitting.
That's good. It's took a fourth of the race so far
Yeah.
for them to cluster up nicely. Stream looks like it's still going, I believe. I hope.
Yeah. 5 seconds to let you out. There you go.
Alright.
So leaders coming past.
How many lap down are there?
13.
13. That's crazy. I don't know why bro doesn't accelerate at this line here.
Yeah. Midsection coming past now.
Bro should be able to just go full speed.
Trailers are just coming up on you right now.
Oops, I forgot to upshift. That's quite a skill issue. Okay.
Somebody's parked way to the front of the pit lane. Oh, he's coming out, that's why.
Oh. That was kind of rough.
That's good recovery.
Yeah, I guess that could have been much worse.
Yeah, you got somebody else in the pits now. So now you basically got 5 small clusters, and they've got a bit of a spread between each of them. So hopefully that works out optimal. Next car is coming out of the pits now too. So he strings out. Somebody else looks like they went in. So it's going to be a 1 in, 1 out scenario.
Oh, crap. That was terrible.
Yeah, this is your danger zone because they're spread out. There's not a lot of clean track.
Yeah. How much did I lose from that?
We'll see. Seven seconds.
Okay. That's quite a bit of time to lose.
Yeah, so let's keep it clean and smooth now. That group you just passed is merging, so it's going to be a big cluster next time. But hopefully they break up a little in the next lap in a bit.
Yeah,
And
ripped
you got
the
a lot of singles all over the track, which they're easy to pass a single, but they're also
Just
a
ripped
lot
on the
of them.
flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say rip the tire wear, just cooked. The wheels sliding on that.
You got about 3 guys in the pit right now. So now you're looking at a single and three small clusters. That's 2 cars. Look like a single. And you got a bunch of mismatched cars because the small groups can't even stay together right now. of speed mismatch on him.
Yeah.
Guy coming out of the pits. A little bit of clean air once you're around these group.
Well, could not make up his mind.
Yeah. Your last 3 laps have all been under 29, or under 30. The last one was 29.8, so good pace. Some of these cars have pretty long fuel windows.
Oh my god.
Because there's a guy just going into pits on lap 62 for you. So your target lap for fuel is 77, and the stretch is 79.
Okay. So what's it gonna look like at the end of the race, like the run to the end? Would that keep me on pace just to do one last pit and then cross the line, like barely any fuel?
Yeah, we'll take a look, see how much buffer we get, and if we lose it, then it'll just be a regular run. Otherwise, if we've got extra, then we'll short fill on the last one.
Okay.
Slight spread on these guys. And then you got a guy exiting the pit when you come by this time. And he's just rounding and entering the track slow.
Oh, they entered the track there. Wow. They're supposed to go on the inside of that grass median.
Yeah. He didn't want to.
Because they're not even up to speed yet.
Oh, another guy in the pits on lap 65, so he must get really good fuel mileage. Now you got this strung out and it's like 5 ... down the track, so there's the back 2 dots and then you got 3 more coming up. So minimum target 10 more laps, and the push target 12. Getting a pretty thick cluster up there. Oh man, another guy in the pits. Surprised seeing them pitting this late.
What if it's someone who's just pitting again?
I don't think they would need it yet. No, because they didn't start till lap 50.
Oh, yeah, so 10 laps.
Yeah. So they're starting to string out. If they can get reclustered, it'll be better. That back group that you just passed looks like they're starting to cluster a little, a group of 4. another guy into the pits.
That's crazy. Granted, I guess they've gone way less distance than I have.
Yeah. That still means they're doing, what, 56 laps?
Wow. That car must be running at like 2,000 RPM.
Doing something.
Maybe it's because they're one of the ones that draft the whole way.
Probably.
So they're not.
If they're behind the other car for the majority, then that could do it.
They just run at half throttle the whole time. How are the tires doing?
Half dead in the back right, front left is just about there as well.
Okay.
We got another guy into the pits.
How far are we pushing the lap or the fuel?
Another 5 laps is the minimum target. 7 is the push. We're just over a quarter of a tank still.
Oh, that scared me.
A little bit of clean air, and then there's a single car. The other guy's just starting to exit, so you'll be well past before he's out to the track. So one more corner and then it's the single. So after you cross here, 2 laps target, 4 laps stretch. Big cluster followed by a big cluster coming up.
Okay.
And you're hitting them in a short shoot, which is not the greatest.
Yeah, if I turn too sharply to the inside with that back right,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely cooked.
Yeah, and you're hitting these guys same spot.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. These ones will be rougher though.
That was scary.
Yeah. Now you got a little clean air before
Before I
finish. Yeah. One more lap for your minimum target.
Okay. And I think we can stretch it, at least.
Yeah.
Looks like we should be able to stretch it a bit. I didn't have any crashes or anything this stretch, right?
Right.
If I recall.
Yeah. So you're gonna thread the needle through that whole cluster that's spread out the length of a straight before you come into pit. So.
Ooh, that was scary. Just gave him a little love tap.
Yeah. Right rear is really in rough shape right now. It's
Yeah, I can feel it.
under half, so just watch the corners. Front left is not the greatest either.
Yeah. I think as long as I stick to my driving lines or the outside, I should be okay. That's okay. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh. I felt the back one getting ready to let go on that one, so
It's pretty toast.
I decided to let off because I was like, oh.
It's only got about third left.
Oh, that's not a good spot to move to the inside.
Yeah, you got fuel and it's clean track ahead of you. You could do one more lap.
Okay. Yeah, I can do one more. I can do one more.
Yeah, might as well enjoy the clean air while you have it.
So pit at the end of this lap?
Pit at the end of this lap. And we'll put 80 liters in. Or sorry, what were you doing, 88 before?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
do 90.
the last time we did 90, I think.
Yeah, do 90.
Okay. Yeah, I was lifting, coming off the straight stretch into the first of the pair of corners, corner 1 and 3, because I wasn't confident in that back right tire. Holy moly, my hands are so sweaty. It looks like we're still going. So.
Yeah, the last couple laps we're running just over 30 seconds, but that's alright, because it's saving time on pits.
Yeah. Yeah. Losing a couple tenths of a second in a lap rather than a 2-minute pit stop. So our next pit lap is 105?
So 105 is the minimum.
Okay.
And then the push target would be 107.
Okay. The pit windows are good. Time for me to because I'm ripping that.
Yeah, stretch it all out.
Yeah, a white knuckling. I don't normally white knuckle it, but for whatever reason, I think it's the car is tight, and I've got it at half force feedback.
You're gonna come out right in the middle of the clean stretch.
That's nice, I guess. Well, no.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad, because then you'll be just up to speed and then get a pull of draft off the guy ahead of you. Now you got a big cluster, spread out cluster, and then a small cluster.
Oh. That wasn't good.
Yeah, worst possible spot to catch him.
Yeah, I wanted to try and go outside inside, but because I had the fresh tires, but I think they're still cold.
Wow, the spacing isn't good. And then one small cluster before some clean air.
This bastard again. Might have to just kill that guy next time.
Yeah, that other group, they're low on the track in the corner, and he's quick out to the wall.
I wish I had like a gun and I could shoot him from in the car. Just like... I guess that wouldn't be allowed.
Drop a rock in front of him?
Drop a rock. Or a banana peel.
No, rock. Doesn't have to be a big one.
True. Because their cars are so darn low to the ground.
Through the windshield like a bullet?
Like a bullet. Bro would get Ayrton Senna by a rock instead of the steering column.
That would be rough for him.
That would be rough. I wonder if that was too dark. Too dark of a joke.
Well, that little bump and rub with him cost you a second, so it wasn't the worst.
Yeah, I guess I lost more. So what's the total time lost so far?
I haven't been adding the total, but I'll tell you in 12 laps where you're tracking.
Okay.
The last lap was 30.078. So your times have edged up just slightly.
Is that because the oil's gotten dirtier?
It might be loss of horsepower from dirty oil, or because this game seems to harshly penalize a car for that.
It does.
Or it may be because of the way these cars are spread out, you're not getting any drafting and you're doing a lot of lifting to dodge around them.
Yeah.
Because they're not landing in good spots here.
Yeah.
If you could shift everything by, about 3 seconds, they would be in much better positions. Because right now you're passing them all right in the middle of the corners.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help because you get nothing to draft out of.
Yeah, I can't draft on them in the corner, otherwise I end up rear-ending them because...
Yeah, you can't steer it.
Yeah, trying to switch lanes like that mid-corner.
Your last lap was a 29.93. So it's sub 30, but just marginally.
Barely,
Yeah. So I think it is either a combination of loss of horsepower or just the timing of these guys.
Pure bad luck.
Yeah.
That was a good spot to catch him.
Yeah. Last lap was 30.122. So just marginally below your target.
What was that? Oh my god. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
I mean, I guess that wasn't entirely his fault. His front end got clipped by the guy ahead of him, but damn, what the hell? That's such a stupid... Jeez.
Yeah, on that lap, that cost 4 seconds, and it probably have an impact into this lap alone.
Definitely, because I came into that lap only going 440.
Yeah.
Don't move out, you bastard. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. Oh.
Yeah, 2.8 on that lap. So total time was about 6-7 seconds. That's alright.
I sure hope we don't get like to the last couple laps and go, yeah, you're not making the record.
No, you're doing alright. You gotta set 7 laps to halfway.
I think as long as I beat 2 hours, I'm A-okay.
12 laps to your target pit, and if you've got spare fuel, you can push it a little further.
That was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. There's a thick clump coming up. Not a good spot to catch him. 25 laps up on the second place car. 2 small clumps and then into some cleaner. No, that's just a single. And 1 little clump and some cleaner. Last lap was a 29.7. This lap should be decent as well. 29.8. So back to some good laps. So it's obviously a little bit more to do with
the placement of the air.
Yeah, the way they're spread around the track. Three laps to halfway, 8 laps to pit. Last lap was pretty much a 30 flat. It was 0.02 of a second from 30 flat. .29.9 on that lap. So it might be a slight power loss, but not huge right now. Because a pretty clean lap and your lap time was still down by about 0.2.
Right.
One more lap to halfway. That was a 30.020. So 3 small clumps ahead.
This doesn't look difficult, but man, my arms and my hands are getting tired.
Halfway at 55.5 minutes.
So if I maintain that pace, I should be good.
Yeah, you'll be well under 2 hours.
I'm just gonna keep up the
You'd be 9 minutes under if you keep that same pace for the last 100 laps.
Okay.
27 minutes, or 27 laps ahead of the next car. Two small groups ahead, or a single and then a small group. Rear tire is about half gone and front is about a third gone, front left. Target 2 more laps for a minimum, and you're good on fuel because you're just under a quarter tank. Almost an early pit.
Yeah. That would have been an interesting change in strategy.
Quarter of a lap of clean air right now. And somebody's in the pits now. Which seems early for them.
Could be the guy that was pitting just after lap 50. Like when I was on lap 50.
Could be.
What lap are we pitting on?
2 more. And then we'll see where you are in terms of fresh air and fuel. We'll decide if you want more or less.
Ooh. Side by
Another guy in the pits.
side there. Oh.
couple clusters around this corner here.
Oh, ouch.
So pit on this lap.
Okay.
Your tires are looking pretty shot and you don't have a ton of fuel, so no point in pushing it.
Okay.
And put 90 in.
90. Dude, the most devastating moment would be if I hit suspend. Because then that means he just goes straight through the entire pit lane without stopping. Okay. Oh my god. That would actually be devastating.
Yeah, so you'll be coming out of the pit right at the 1 hour mark, which is half your time, and you've got a 7 lap buffer.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
So target pit stop will be 132.
Okay.
With 134 as a stretch.
Okay. You go lay down, Max. You go lay down. You go lay down. As long as he doesn't start distracting. Alright. Back at it again.
Yeah. 1 hour and 12 seconds, so pretty much the halfway mark on the time, and you now have an 8 lap buffer.
Okay. 8 laps isn't a lot of time though, that's for sure. Oh.
4 minute buffer.
4 minutes.
And you're freshly fueled, so that means you start this segment on fresh fuel. You start seeing them peel into the pits over the next section of this stint as well. And right now they've kind of got a bad spread, but hopefully it cleans up a little.
That should change over the pit.
Yeah.
The pit exchange.
Yeah, hopefully it changes for the better, not the worse.
I probably could have taken the inside on that one, but
yeah. And then you got 4 little clusters up ahead.
casually scratching my nose in the middle of a speed run.
That's the worst cluster.
Yeah. I hope I don't catch him at that spot every time I catch them.
Yeah. Next one looks like he's a single.
Yeah, the singles are alright.
Next up you got a single followed by a pair. Last lap time was 29.9.
Oops. Oh. I think I was on the grass that time.
Yeah, that guy was low. Probably a better spot catching is right there, because then you can get a little bit of a draft and run the whole long straight at near top speed.
Yeah.
Got a big cluster coming.
I'll go the outside. Oops, didn't hit the wall, but Could have been worse. Whoa. Talk about a butt clencher.
Get another guy in the pits. Next car will be a single. So up ahead you've got a single, double, single with just slight gaps between them.
Oh, that's gonna be a butt clencher.
Single, some free air, and then a double.
Oh, shoot.
There's quite a few in the pits. 2 in, 1 coming out. Last 2 laps were a 29.46 and a 29.88.
Keep taking. Dude doesn't move out of the way like he's supposed to. AI first. Dude. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I just ended the zone.
No, they lost time.
That's actually crazy.
It's about a 15-second loss there, but you've got plenty built in. You had about 9 minutes built in, so even if you take a full minute off for that, you still have 8.
Now he moves. Wow. That's crazy. I just slide the wall on that one.
That was a great one.
Yeah, I ain't trusting the AI anymore. Because before they were moving out of the way, like you saw, I would slide between them and the wall because they would move to the inside. But that bastard ain't doing that no more. And then the other,
there's a few of them that are running to the outside.
yeah. So, and I don't know why they think they're entitled to that because according to the program, man, they are a lap down, so they're supposed to move to the inside. So they're either just stupid or bastards.
So 12 laps to your target.
Hopefully the fuel's not screwed up because I had to go backwards.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it because we had enough to go 14 laps. So we'll see where it's at 12 and see if there's enough to do any extra. Worst case scenario, we're going in at 12.
much it would be to insure this car here, the Red Bull.
That'd be a bit.
I feel like companies would just say, yeah, you're uninsured, but ain't no way we could cover the cost of this.
Or they'll say, if you can afford that car, you don't need insurance.
If you can afford it. Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised though, there was I saw a clip online, Top Gear wanted to test the Ferrari, I think it was the 250 GTO?
Yeah.
From like the 60s, one of the race cars.
Yeah.
And they said that even BBC didn't have the money to pay for the insurance for Clarkson to drive it.
Long strung out chain of pearls here, like car. And 4 of them a small gap, and then 1 more, and then clusters. So now you got a strung out cluster and a tight cluster.
Oh, it's going to be a buck clincher. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
And then the tight cluster. It's a good place to catch them. And 7 laps target. The last 2 have been a pair of 29/8.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because I think your speed is actually off by about 2/10. So there must be some dirty oil creeping in.
Yeah, because it's weird, because even just doing a quarter of the race, I had to rechange the oil. Yeah, I had to do an oil change. And I didn't even finish the race. I did just a quarter for practice laps, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I must actually lose quite a bit.
So now you got a cluster, a single, and then a small cluster. As clusters spread out though. Oh, and then a pair. And then the last cluster before some clean air again. So clean air for a straight start. Timing works full, you'll catch this guy just come off the second corner. That should be a good time. Should be catching halfway down the stretch. No, right to the end.
It's a short shoot.
Good speed, yeah.
Oh, bro really wanted to scare me there.
So now you got car gap all the way up. 3, 4 more to go.
4 more laps?
No, 4 more.
Oh, cars.
Cars doing car gap. This is a tighter gap on these 2.
How many laps till the pit?
Right rear is half. Front left is a third. And your target is another 2 laps. You can extend a touch if you've got clean air and because you've got the fuel for it.
Oh no! That's the tires. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You can pit early, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's only a lap early. Put 88 in. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's going to put you right full, so that's fine. Because I was going to say you got a fair bit of gas left in there. So we'll be targeting 56 as the minimum.
And 56 is going to be the last one?
No, 56. You'll have one more pit after that. But 56, 58 is the maximum. So 56 to 58.
Bro, imagine my speedrun gets copyrighted by every single song that's been playing on the radio. That'd be funny as hell. I wouldn't be upset. I would just laugh so hard. It'd be like, it's like you got 100 copyrights for 2 hours of copyright.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they can hear my music. I think we're still going. It looks like we're still going. Hello everybody. I can't read your guys' comments because I don't have YouTube open. I just have OBS Studio open. So if anyone's watching this right now, I'm sorry, I can't read your comments and say hello to you. Yeah, and even if I did have YouTube open, I'm kind of driving a race car. Driving a race car for here, so.
No selfies while driving.
Exactly, no texting and driving, guys. No YouTube comment reading and driving. Alright, back at it again. I gotta drive, I gotta use the power of What Is Love by Hathaway to make me go faster. It looked like he was getting ready to go back to the wall for the entry.
He did a little job. One more, then a gap. And then another one. Now you're going to come up on a pair, gap, and then another one.
I had to readjust my where my left leg was because I'm not using my left leg because normally I'd be braking, right? So I'd actually be able to relax the muscle to flatten my foot out a bit, but I had my foot up just at an upright angle that whole time because I was 2-footing it, but I wasn't braking ever, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna relax my foot muscle, let some blood flow back in there.
So second place car is on lap 99.
Crazy. Ain't no way. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, they're just coming up on their halfway mark, which means an hour 32.
For them? Or for me?
Or 2 hours 32 minutes.
2 hours
is what they would be targeting for their completion time.
Right. What's my pace so far?
You're right now on pace for being just under the 2 hour mark by about 4 minutes.
Okay. That's good, that's good. Oh, bounced off the limiter there. Oopsie daisy.
Keep it smooth, keep it clean,
that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. I remember that guy. Or maybe it was his twin. Either way.
This one's going to be 3 individuals, all small gaps between them.
Okay.
Now you got one more solo and then a gap of air. Last lap was a 29.6. So that's 4/10 faster than pace.
Wait, which lap was 4/10 faster than pace?
The last one.
The last one? That's good.
That lap was right on pace 1/3. It was a 30.026.
Okay. There we go. Here's a good drive. Are you gonna move out of the way? Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Can't expect that too often. That would make it too easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not that...
You got a few more going into the pits right now.
Not that it's easy, because my arms are getting pretty tired. Dude, I don't know if I could do this at full force feedback. I would die.
Gotta work the arms.
Yeah, work them a lot. My
Last
forearms.
lap was a 29.8.
My forearms are gonna be jacked by the end of this race.
That lap was a 29.596.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So you got lots of buffer getting built in. The way they're spread out right now, you got a bit of clean air to the next cars again. So that's kind of what you need, is that
To build that.
clean air.
Yeah.
The good spacing, because it's giving you a good buffer, because your target is 30-second lap. So the last lap was 30.1, so you're still tracking to that target. And you're zooming like a rocket into space.
Yeah, feels like it.
Loving every minute of it.
Definitely having fun. On the outside, I don't look like I'm having fun, because I look very intense and locked in.
Yeah.
But I'm having a good time.
Yeah, you don't swear at me for giving you information in the corner.
Yeah.
Although on this track, that'd be hard not to.
Yeah. That's like, don't give me any instructions in the corners. POV, you're on the Daytona. The whole track is the corner. No, I mean, I guess to be fair, only my arms are getting worked out, whereas the F1 drivers, their whole body,
Yeah.
right? Their cores worked by the G forces.
Last lap was 29.666 for anybody that's got a like or dislike of the 666 numbers.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'd be a good F1 driver in the sense that I wouldn't bitch and moan about stupid things like other people doing dangerous stuff. I would just be like in my head, I wouldn't like go on the radio and, oh my god, that's so dangerous. I'd be like, bro, what the hell? And then I would just get on with it.
Yeah, you give an idiot in the moment.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't do it on the radio though. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like,
they tend to overdo it.
like, there's no point in calling someone an idiot on the radio, because, like, yeah, I'm going to be mad at them, but,
Well,
you know,
I get, yeah.
they're a fellow driver.
Right, because you're not mic'd unless you press a button, so you're actually consciously choosing to say it so
yes.
everybody can hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
consciously.
they tend to overdo it.
Yeah.
They sound like a bunch of whiny babies, and they think they're
They're men for swearing.
running down the other guy, but they're making themselves look like an idiot.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to run them down. I just say, hey, I disagree.
Especially those dumbass, that's so dangerous comments.
Especially when it's not dangerous. Like,
well, even if it is even remotely dangerous, it's motor racing.
That's what
it's
car racing is
supposed to be
about.
dangerous.
It's not supposed to be.
If it's safe, then
Anyone
you're
can
doing it wrong.
Yeah, if it's safe, you're not going fast enough.
Right.
If it's safe, put the pedal down, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, return your paycheck if it's safe.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is it's supposed to be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't remember which NASCAR driver it was, but I saw a clip about, it was a compilation of his team radio or whatever, and he says, I effing hate my job, I can't do this anymore, this is pissing me off, I hate this, I'd rather be anywhere else than here. And I was like, bro, put me in the car then. Because I wouldn't be on the radio saying I hate my job. Even if I was losing, I'd still be like, yeah, I'm a race car driver.
Yeah, go be somewhere else then.
Yeah,
idiot.
exactly. You know, there's no requirement, right?
Yeah, you can certainly tell when somebody's over entitled.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I think they should put me in the race car. Oh no. That's bad. Okay.
Could have been worse.
POV me when I'm about to die in Formula 1. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's not good.
No, oops.
Oopsie daisy! Gulp.
Dang.
Gosh darn it. Darn tootin'. Mamma mia.
Yeah. Do over.
Yeah. I like the one Mick Schumacher did. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
I like Mick Schumacher better before he spent too much time at Mercedes. Because he had such a good personality.
Yeah, he seemed like a chill guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had this very childlike innocence.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's the losing your ride, which I thought was total crap.
True.
I don't think he deserved that.
No.
Or if it was just the exposure to the people at Mercedes, but whatever it was, something changed him, and it wasn't for the better.
Yeah. That scared the crap out of me, actually. I had to change my pants there.
And if you think about it, he won F2, so he placed first. How many guys do they have
that
they
didn't
brought in
even
from F2 now that haven't been anywhere near first?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they're playing Never Gonna Give You Up? That's my theme song. Oh, whoa. Tires decided to let go on me.
Yeah, you only got half the right rear. And
yeah, I wasn't thinking of the tire wear, and I turned in as if I had fresh rubber. Okay, I gotta take it easy on the wheels. I got distracted because I was hyped about Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yeah.
I guess that's why the F1 drivers don't listen to music when they're racing. It's alright. Oh. So, what lap are we pitting on?
I keep running it for now. They're spaced out. There's getting a big cluster down the other end of the track. We'll see how that grouping looks. But we got a lot of spare laps in hand.
Oh, yeah, so we don't want to bail in too early.
No, so we can play with it the way we want. There's still some of them going into the pits. It's just see how it is for passing those clusters. If they aren't holding you up, keep going. If they start screwing with you, then we'll bail in.
Yeah.
You've got a quarter tank right now, so you could probably do 4 to 6 laps at most, but we'll see how they go. Because you're all over the spare laps, and it's not really going to make a difference for the number of pit stops. So
okay,
we just play it based on what's the best timing.
Okay. You're the pit wall, so
yeah, and if you have extra fuel, then we'll be able to do slightly shorter fills.
Yeah, save some time.
Yep.
Yeah, you're my pit wall, so I'm trusting your strategy.
Yeah.
Oof, that was scary. I wasn't sure if the back right was going to hold that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching the clusters. Right now it's more the tires I'm watching than the fuel, because the tires aren't giving you a lot of options, whereas the fuel it's
got
fine.
More options on the fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I need to start lifting, I can if we want to push the fuel.
No, we don't need to, because it's we're gonna fill up here, and then we're gonna have one more fill up. Any way you stretch it, there's no way you're gonna get a single fill up. So we have 2 pit stops to go.
Okay.
So it's any time that the traffic starts getting crap, then we just ditch into the pit, and then we're good.
That was scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that cluster that's not. I'm not loving.
Yeah.
But
me neither.
You're just past them, so that means you got a little ways to go. And it depends where these guys pitting come out, because if they come out into that cluster, that's what's been feeding it, and it's not great. Because the whole rest of the track, you have 2 cars.
Yeah. So really, what's been happening is they're bunching up just like they were at the beginning.
Yeah.
Their pit cycles have aligned them back together again.
Yeah. So this next time past the pits,
Let's dive in.
Yeah, let's go in on the
So
next one.
at the end of this lap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the second lap you'll already be into that cluster again, so
Okay.
we'll cut in away from it and
Keep me out of the traffic.
yeah.
Okay. So we're box.
Box.
And then how much fuel? Just fill it right up? Or
Do your 90.
90? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, give me a break.
You're almost fulfilling it every time. We're just saving a few.
Right, just for a couple seconds.
Just because there's no point in carrying that extra 4
load
liters of
since
fuel
you don't.
for 26 laps.
Right, because you carry that extra
Your
fuel.
tires don't last long enough, so
to use them, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So your target is going to be anywhere after lap 180.
Okay.
Because it's the same type of thing. It's going to be the last pit stop. We have to make a pit stop at some point.
Right.
So it's really just seeing where the traffic is and what's going to be good. Come on, get them out, guys. Come on. That's going to put you right behind that cluster bridge.
At lower speeds, the clusters don't hurt as bad though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's easier to judge how fast I'm catching them and judge a way to cut through the.
So you get to see the cluster though. See how it's big and strung out, and then the last two coming.
Can I look left and right? No, I can't. That's weird. They don't let me do anything in here.
Well, they're far enough ahead. At least it gives you a little bit of time to pick and choose when you're coming at them.
Yeah.
So you're on pace for about 8 minutes to spare to the 2-hour mark.
Okay. That's good. It's weird, those green cars don't seem to hug the apex.
Yeah, a couple of the cars seem to have quirky traits where they either dive in early or they stay wider in the corners. The wider almost makes more sense though, because that could be the handling of the car.
Right.
So that's the corner that they can take, but the ones that dive in weird.
It's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
The AI is just stupid, I think.
Yeah. Little Duggan slugs.
Yep.
So this is Tyler and all the slugs on the track.
Yeah.
So after these next two corners, that's where you're going to start catching up to the strung out cluster. It goes a single, a gap, a single, and then a big mess. So it's the big mess you'll want to watch and hopefully catch it at a good spot.
Oh, that was an awkward line.
Okay, so
Whoa.
and here's the big cluster just ahead of you. And that was about as good a place to catch them as you could hope for.
Yeah.
And then a small cluster head before some clean air.
nose about as close to the wall as you can get without touching it.
Yeah.
Holy moly. A little bit earlier when I was doing some practice while you were at work, I did a 30-0-0-0.
Nice.
I took a picture of it because I was like, yo. I was like, holy moly.
Now, if you could do 2 of those in a row, then you win a prize.
Oh my god. I don't know if I could do that. Oh, it's so close.
Well, 30-0-9-1.
Oh.
Now you just need to come up with a 30-0-8 and have your Ovechkin chasing Gretzky.
Yeah.
Are you gonna catch him this year or next?
I think he's gonna catch him this year.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe next year actually.
Well, it's 13 away, and I think they have like about 23 games left. Or
Oh.
something like that.
Yeah, he's got him this year. He's got him.
Yeah, well, 13 and 23 games is a pretty solid pace.
Yeah.
It's doable. It's
It's
just
definitely doable, I think.
it's a solid pace though.
Yeah.
Because if you think over a course of a year, if you score 40 in a year, that would mean in 23 games you're only gonna get half that. So call it 12 goals, and he needs 13.
Yeah.
So
That's a good pace. I think it's doable.
yeah.
I think he's got it in.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's just scored a hat trick, so if you can follow that with another multi-goal game or two, then I think for sure he'll make it. Otherwise, it might be.
Yeah.
More interestingly, though, is I think he's only about 19 or 20 games away from Gretzky's game total.
Right. So can he do it in less games?
Or can he match the games?
That'd
How
be
cool,
crazy.
yeah, how cool would it be if they both did in the exact same number of games?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Now he'd only need 12 for that, because that's to match. 13 is to pass.
Right.
But yeah, that'd be pretty insane if, you know, 2 guys, 2 different generations, 2 different types of goal scorers.
But it
and
took
they-
him the same amount.
Yeah, exact same number of games.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That's a good one.
You gotta get down.
So the grouping looks decently spread out. There's that one cluster that's still not great, but it's pretty clean. So 3 more laps is your minimum target, and then it's pitting any time after that. Might as well run the tires how they feel, but
Yeah.
when the tires start to
Even
lose
just
a
slightly
little,
feel.
yeah,
Just
then you might as well
barely.
pit, because you'll be within the final pit window.
Okay. And then how much fuel am I loading up?
Well, the short fill, if you pit around lap 75 or shortly after, you might as well fill it right to full, so it'll be whatever it lets you put in. Because right now you're only at half the tank, so it will definitely be a shorter fill time.
Okay.
But go by the feel of the tires.
Okay.
You're coming up to a 3rd wear on the back right.
Yeah, seems alright so far. Doesn't feel too bad. Right now I feel pretty confident in the back right. Oh, that was nice. Screw you. I had to look backwards though. Otherwise I wouldn't be flipping them off.
Yeah. Very good. Stick it to the mirrors.
Stick it to the mirrors, yeah. I don't know if you'd see my mirrors though. My mirrors are digital ones, see?
Yeah.
So I only have digital mirrors.
The blurry screens.
Yeah. which is weird. I feel like they could just saved weight by doing real meters instead of the extra couple grams for the wires and the displays.
It's surprising if the screens are less weight than the
mirror. It would be surprising.
But the actual mirror, it might be impossible to get it in a spot that you can see.
Right, without hindering the aerodynamics.
Yeah.
That might be why they did that.
Because they might have that inside that glass pod instead of
right, I think it is inside the glass pod.
Yeah.
It's funny, I can't see the glass pod from this view.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Got a couple guys in the pits right now, which is good because having a few less cars on track is not bad. You're 2 past the target minimum, and you're about a third wear on the back right.
Okay. The back right feels good still.
Yeah. So now what you'll be doing is, from the maximum fill amount that they give, you're going to dial it down a little based on how many extra laps you do.
Okay. I hope you're good at math, because I won't know how many liters to
Yeah,
fill.
we'll just guesstimate it, but we'll do it in a safe way.
Okay.
Nothing risky.
Okay. I'm trusting your judgment. You're the pit wall. I'm putting all my trust in your strategy calls.
Sounds good.
I figure kind of like
So you've got a bunch of guys feeding out into that big long daisy chain that you just went through, because you had 2 more cars add into that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 more lap after this,
okay.
and then we're going to pit.
Okay.
It'll be an optimal time because then it's 20 to the finish.
And we know how much fuel it takes for 20 laps.
Yeah, well, we're just going to guesstimate how much we can skip, but we'll see what it tells us for
The
full,
suggestion.
and then we're probably going to drop about 10 liters from what they suggest.
Okay. So pit right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So they suggest 44.
Just do 40. Let's play it safe.
Okay. Alright. I hope we're good.
Yeah.
Imagine we get like to the last lap and run out of fuel.
40 is going to be a short fill time, so we're...
I guess if it looks like I might not make it, I can coast.
Yeah.
Because I have... How much buffer zone do I have?
We only have to do 20 laps, and he's still filling right now, so we're just under 3/4, so... They may have been figuring for how much to the finish anyway, but we'll see. We've got 19 laps.
Yeah. Okay, final run, guys. Keep an eye on the top right of the screen with the total time, because if that's under 2 hours when I finish the race, then that means we got the record. I believe. I will verify the record on stream just by, or like I'll verify what the previous record is. I do have to upload this to speedrun.com, and they'll have to verify it before I can say it's a record for sure, but yeah. I feel like this is the most goated moment for this song to come onto the radio. It low-key feels cinematic, the way that, the timing.
Yeah. Well, it's at this point of the race you do need a hero.
Yeah.
good to have the fresh tires right now.
Yeah, because I can kind of weave a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why, for whatever reason, something told me to juke him around the outside.
15 to go.
I'm trying not to bump the wall to save fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, your last laps have been 29.8, 29.8, 29.7, so they're good times, and it's maintaining a good buffer to the time you need. .50 lap gap to the second place guy.
Does it look like we'll make it for fuel?
Yeah, it should be alright. You're just barely under half the tank and you got 13 laps to go. We were doing about 28 laps on a full tank.
Right.
So that's just under half of that, so looks like it'll be alright. As we get closer, I'll let you know if it looks like we need to lift at all, but right now just go flat out and see where we end up.
I can do flat out.
Easier than lifting.
True.
And your lap times are
Cooking.
29.9, 29.7, 29.7, 29.9, so that's the last 4 laps. So they're all getting slight buffers as well to the 30 target.
Oh god, 3 wide. What are you doing, guys? Stop.
That's why you want the fresher tires though.
Yeah.
10 to go.
Whoa, he's oddly low for what you normally do.
Yeah. I think he might have clipped the wall because he was
kind of
slower than normal.
Yeah.
And when they're slower, then they come down further.
You're right.
Two more and then a bit of track. Clear track for a little ways. 9 laps. Last lap was a 29.8, the one before that was a 29.6. So, great lap times right now. So, just a hair over a quarter tank left right now. And you've got 7 laps to go.
That was ballsy.
So 7 times 4 is 28. So you're on pace to have enough fuel right now.
Okay.
So
Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Uh-oh. What's that computer thing say in the corner?
start to the initial Windows feature update. Oh, it's a Windows update.
Oh, of course.
Ignore.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was like your computer's overheating and I didn't want the live stream to end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 5 to go. Last 3 were 29.7, 29.6, and a 30 flat. Now, you're coming up on a cluster, a gap, and then 2 stragglers in a cluster. So, these are the dangerous ones when they're clustered like that, and that's how they were at the start of the race. So,
Yeah.
we'll have to watch those because you just need 4 more clean laps.
Okay. 4 clean laps. I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna clutch up.
We got a guy in the pits right now, which is good. One less track on the track, so a little bit more clean air before. Looks like a single, might be 2, but, and then some really good clean air before the ugly cluster.
Alright. I like the clean air.
Yeah. You just have to pass the ugly cluster one last time.
Okay. One more time.
So they've got 1 straggling off the back end of them, and then the rest are on just one big massive cluster. Probably going to catch them at the end of the next straight stretch, so if you can get them before they get to the end of it, that would be the best, but otherwise it's watch the corner. Yeah, it's watch the corner.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was a good place to catch them, because now you won't see them again. Now you got just a cluster of 2. There is a slow car coming out though, so just watch him, because he will cut into the track.
Okay. Alright, alright.
Now you got 2 ahead of you, and then you're probably clean air to the finish.
Alright.
Because you're coming around for lap 200.
How was that last second judgment to go to the outside? I was setting up.
It's a good thing you had tires left.
Yeah.
Now it should be a clean lap all the way around. You are right down on fuel though, just so you know, not to sweat it. It touched red. And you're great on time. You're coming up to the 8-minute buffer to the 2-hour mark.
Oh my god. I think I did it. I think I did it.
152, about 15, 16 seconds.
1:52:12. So look, I think the one rule of the category was I need them to just see the screen.
Yeah.
So here it is. Here's the screen. 1:52:12. So okay, I have to get it verified by speedrun.com, but I think that's a world record, guys. I think that's a world record. Oh my god. I did it, Max. Let's go, guys. Okay, before I freak out, I want to go on my computer here and just see what the previous time was. Here, I guess so that the screen's not boring in the meantime, we'll go like this. So, yeah, so I'm gonna just quickly hop on the main PC over here.
Is that what you call that?
Yeah, it's a PC. What am I supposed to call it? Because you got PC and you got desktop.
Yeah.
Or wait, no. Laptop and a desktop, I guess. I don't know. Okay, hold up. Speedrun.com. And then I gotta go to Gran Turismo.
I didn't know if that one actually qualified as a PC.
More like potato.
Yeah, well. Less power than your average cell phone.
Oh, phone's got like twice the power of my computer. My computer's so ass.
Okay, so about the same computing as a
Game
clock
Boy?
radio?
A Game Boy?
Yeah, a clock radio.
Okay, so according to speedrun.com, the previous world record was 2 hours, 0 minutes, 28 seconds, and 660 milliseconds.
Wow.
And then the in-game time was listed as 2 hours, 0 minutes, 12 seconds. So, yeah.
That should shave him by 8 minutes.
That's crazy. And it looks like they did it on the European version of the PS3. So let's see. Here. So rules, all the times are taken from in-game time, makes sense. Make sure the time is clearly displayed in the leaderboard at the end of the race, and I did that. Additional rules, no suspending, so no pausing. Runs must be completed in one attempt, and without DLC rules means no Sycon FRS 12, Chevrolet Corvette C7 test prototype, or the 2014 Chevrolet Stingray prototype. So I didn't use any of those cars, and I didn't pause the run. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think I just set a world record, and if this gets verified, that's gonna be so freaking hype. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to like freak out, but I think that's actually insane. I just set my first world record, which is actually crazy because I did not mean to do that. Which is crazy. Look at that thing go. That's actually crazy. Okay, I want to see if I gotta like post something on this, guys, because this is crazy. This is crazy. I gotta do a little post for my thing. Right.
Congratulations.
Thanks for being the pit wall for me.
Anytime.
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
Anytime.
There we go. All right.
Have my back to you.
That's all good. That's all good. All right. So I'm gonna close out the stream here, guys. So I don't know. I can't see if there's anyone watching. I can't see any comments. But actually, wait. Before I close the stream, I'm gonna open this thing on my phone because then I can see if you guys left any comments. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. More. Oh, look at that. My King World Record reel, 2 hours insane. You can do it in one. Alright, yeah, Morgan was watching. So shoutouts to Morgan for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate having a real homie visit that, for real. So, yeah, I think we just got a world record. So, yeah. Thanks to anyone who also watches this video after it's done being live. And, yeah, with that, I will see you guys in a little bit.